Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. I believe we are live. Welcome to Direct Mail, Monday, October 18th, 2021. Steve Sipress here. And look what arrived in my mailbox. Now, for a whole bunch of reasons, this whole thing is kind of silly, but it's interesting nonetheless. It is addressed to just me, not me and someone else, not me and my beautiful wife, Michelle, not members of the household, nothing plural about it. And yet, on the other side, the back of the address side, it starts off by saying, "Hi, football fans," plural. So I see a lot of people make this mistake. This is a bonus lesson. It's not the main lesson of the piece. I just noticed it. I see a lot of people make this mistake. You make the mistake. I could be recording this video and make the mistake of using a plural. I could say, "Hey, everyone, here I am." Or, "Hey, folks. Hey, guys." I could put that out in an email. I see that. "Hey, guys. Hey, everyone. Hey, whatever, plural." And yet, there's really only one person that's reading the email. It's only to one person. This is only addressed to me. Why would it say, "Hi, football fans"? I'm like, what other people? It's just addressed to me. Why doesn't it say, "Hi, football fan"? And then it talks about the NFL, which I'm not a fan of. It recently came out in the news. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, of course, said what everybody with a brain recognized immediately. Colin Kaepernick was stupid, disrespectful, arrogant, an idiot, to kneel and disrespect the country and the flag and the national anthem, like the whole thing is stupid. And I wonder, when I saw that story, that some interview with Ruth Bader Ginsburg pointing out how stupid and arrogant Colin Kaepernick was to kneel for the national anthem and disrespect the country and the flag. She said, "I wouldn't arrest him for it." Same with burning the flag. It's legal. I mean, it's allowed. You can do it. She doesn't agree with it because she loves the country. Colin Kaepernick, who hates the country, loves to disrespect it. I wondered right away when I saw that if Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, the hapless, useless loser commissioner of the NFL, had known that Ruth Bader Ginsburg, champion of the liberals, and yet she pointed out how disrespectful and stupid it is to kneel for the national anthem and the flag of your own country. Just awful. I wonder if Goodell would have squashed it right away instead of bowing down to it, and owners all over the league kneeling down, and we're going to now play a second the black national anthem or some nonsense. Like, how many national anthems are you going to play? Is there one for every nationality? You're going to play every country, every race, every religion national. There's one national anthem. It's the United States. And you stand up and you salute the flag and you have some respect for yourself and your country. But anyway, so it's been a few years since that whole Goodell allowed that nonsense, and the NFL team supported that disrespect and stupidity, as Ruth Bader Ginsburg put it, that I've not been an NFL fan. But okay, I was intrigued. It's some kind of thick mailing here, and it says, "Hi, football fans, blah, blah, blah." And I do know, I read that, I don't know, it's about a month ago or so, in the state where I live, in Arizona, in the U.S., they passed some kind of a law allowing sports betting is now legal. And so you don't have to go to Vegas, and you don't have to go on the computer, and you don't have to call your bookie and whatever. It's legal to bet on sports. I think you can go, I don't know, to the stadium or a casino, probably whatever, and bet on sports. So I notice there's lots of advertising and promotion going on for all kinds of gambling stuff, all kinds of casinos, sports book this, bet with this app, get a free bonus this. Look at this. This got to be irresistible if you care about betting and you are a crypto person. You get a $200 crypto bonus. No, 200%, sorry, crypto bonus up to $2,500. So I guess If I deposit $1,250 worth of cryptocurrency, they don't say which one. I know there's a million of them. So I guess, I don't know, anyone, or maybe just anyone that they take. So I put in 1,250 of crypto as a deposit. I get a bonus of $2,500. I mean, I know the crypto people are crazy about all the. I got friends that have made millions in it. Like the volatility is crazy. They make tons of money, but even they don't want to pass that up. That's a pretty much a free $2,500. And then there's something else, and then $100 bonus on your next two crypto deposits. Doesn't say how much. Maybe it's still 2,500, but so it's 200, 100, 100. I don't know, but it's thousands of dollars. I'm guessing as a bonus. Like that just seems pretty irresistible to me. Here's the deal. No matter how irresistible the offer is that you come up with, how incredible it is that you're giving thousands of dollars of money away just for somebody to deposit money into their casino account or whatever this thing is. Um, Problem is, I do not bet on the NFL or the college football. So it's not irresistible to me. And that's the lesson today. No matter how irresistible you think your offer is, it's if it falls on deaf ears, if you put it in front of somebody that couldn't care less, it's extremely resistible. So, for instance, if you said, I'll give you an example from real life. About 30 years ago, back in my door to door sales days, I went into the Costco one afternoon and I'm walking around, and there is the one and only Wally Amos, famous Amos, right there. Now, he had famously kind of fallen on some tough times and sold his company and the rights to the name, Famous Amos. So he had a new name of the company, Uncle No Name, spelled Noname, no name. So he was all, hey, they took my name, so I'll just start a new cookie company called Uncle No Name, Uncle No Name. And there he was in the Costco, had the pallets of the bags of cookies, and he had a bunch on the table, but he wasn't just standing behind it like normally the women in the white gowns and the guys with the hairnets and the whatever giving out samples and not saying a word. He was walking around the store, walking at least up and down that aisle, handing out cookies, walking around with an open bag, walking up with the biggest smile. He's the nicest, biggest smile, nicest guy in the world. That's how he started the whole thing. And he would just smile and open the bag and say, would you like a fresh chocolate chip cookie for free? I, being in door to door sales in those days and managing, multiple offices and had about 30, 40 guys in my office to motivate and manage every day, I couldn't wait to tell them the story of what ensued. Was some people said no. Some people, of course, they didn't know who he was, or first of all, they could have taken it just to be polite or just to take it from a superstar, famous person. But they don't take food from a stranger, and what's that all about? But when you really think about it, there's so many reasons why people would say no to a free chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, they don't want to take food from a stranger. I was going to say candy but there's a cookie. They don't want to take a cookie from a stranger. And obviously, it's before the whole pandemic where they wouldn't even want to, like, I don't want to touch anything that anybody, or I don't think people believe that BS. I mean, that was one of Fraudche's earliest frauds of, we'll wipe down all the surfaces and clean your bags of groceries before you take them to the house nonsense. But still, there's plenty of reasons. How about, I don't like chocolate. I like vanilla. I like oatmeal cookies. I don't like chocolate. How about I'm allergic to chocolate? How about I'm a diabetic and I can't have chocolate right now? My blood sugar will whatever, right? So even though it's a free gourmet cookie from a celebrity, there's still plenty of reasons people say no. As irresistible as that offer seems, people said no. And I went back and I told my guys, I said, you can't get down in the dumps when you're selling stuff and people say no. No matter how good a deal it is, people are going to say no. Don't take it personally. Who knows what the reason is? And he would just smile and go, okay, thank you, and walk on. Never lost his attitude, never got upset, never snickered at him and said, muttered under his breath, like, what are you, an idiot? It's free. How dare you? Never lost his cool, just went right to the next person, the biggest smile on his face, as if the last 10 people hadn't said no. And of course, in his case, I'm pretty sure 10 people in a row didn't say no. But in my door-to-door sales days, it happened all the time. 10 people would say no, and they sometimes pretty violently say no. Get out of here, get a real job, get off my property. Who invited you in here? Do you have a permit? Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Go to the next door, big smile. How you doing? No matter how irresistible the offer is. I mean, we had teddy bears that are like $40 in the store. We sold them for $5. Doesn't matter. Maybe they don't have kids. Maybe they hate kids. Maybe they're allergic to the fur of the teddy bear. Who knows? Whatever. Okay, so this seems irresistible. Thousands of dollars is worth of bonus money to me. And yet I could not care less. And then I peered into what the rest this is. If you just peel off the cover, you'll see it's some kind of a schedule. The football playbook. Pro and college football trends and schedule. The industry's biggest bonuses. Bet us, bet US. I don't know what it is. But apparently this is some kind of, it's a schedule. Okay, so is that what it's saying? It is the trends and the schedule. So that's what this whole thing is. I don't know if it's a month worth or the whole season worth, but it's just a schedule. So you can see who's playing when and who's the home team, and I guess you write in the score or the odds or whatever it is. Like, I guess a football betting person would really like this and would love the free schedule. Probably tells you what channel, what TV games are on or whatever, what time, who's playing. Like a football bettor would love this. And they would love the thousands of dollars, free money, just for making a deposit. I, however, have zero interest in this. Zero. It is completely resistible to me. And that's the lesson today. No matter how irresistible your offer is, if you don't get it in front of the right ideal target who, that's the first W of the WOW strategy, the first letter of the WOW strategy, the ideal target who, if you don't get in front of them, then the second letter of the WOW strategy, the irresistible offer, doesn't matter at all. And the last W of the WOW strategy is the way. In this case, it's a piece of direct mail with a big, thick booklet and a letter attached. That's the way they're using to get this irresistible offer in front of their ideal target who is not me. But I'll bet they mail out enough of these, got in front of enough people, likely they made a lot of money. Although I guess, yeah, right. Because in the end, they always win. The house wins. But a lot of people won a lot of bets, but they'll give it all back or whatever. Anyway, that's the WOW strategy, folks. You can have an irresistible offer and a fantastic way of getting it in front of people. But if you don't get it in front of the right ideal target, who? None of it matters. That'll do it for Direct Mail Monday, October 18th, 2021. Thanks for being here today, and I'll be back with you again tomorrow on Topical Tuesday. Until then, over and out. Bye-bye.